sat crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars, and if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls in the window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars, and if I ever mention I loved you from the start, I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off no safety net. No, we be fire. I know when did we grow up and start to say no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head and locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills for me? Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. No thrills for me. No thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. Yesterday, all this panic in my mind. Promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, No thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white and promise you will wave them when the
Goodbye, enjoy.
falling down. We mind the manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all of like some miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried up late, losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Had myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 A's sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. I'm all good, I'm looking if I'm honest, you know I've been taking stock of every perfect little win and every close near loss I meet. And where it moves fast, run all the worst stuff. And what's my wheels are turning, it's just how to turn them off. So put some sugar on my ear and tell me something sweet. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? Were you with both your empty arms and me with no self-control? I never stood a chance, and now I guess that it's too late. 'Cause I can barely say hello, and I know that I can hold on my peace like no hard feelings at all, and start all over again. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings taking over Sat crying all alone in the bathroom. I just wanna be by your side all the time, standing tall, your hand in mine. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 We got four white walls and a window with a city view, and there's no one else that I'd rather come home to. Up all night, flashing lights, counting cranes out in the sky. I don't wanna know where I might be without you, 'cause you can lift me up, baby, when I'm falling apart. I'll keep all of your secrets. You can heal all my scars. And have I ever mentioned I loved you from the start? I got your best intentions, and you got my heart. 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 You got my friends ain't crooked and I'm such a mess. Spill every drink on every dress, and you just smile, shake your head. Saw it coming 'cause you know me best. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you. Promise, please, you won't go anywhere without me. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my heart. You got my We know thrills at 17, chasing every high, jumping off, no safety net. No, we be fire. I know, when did we grow up and start to say no thrills, no thrills for me? Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. I got filters in my head, locks on all my doors. Scared of losing what I have. I don't risk things anymore. When did I wake up and start to say no thrills, no thrills for me? Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. No thrills, no thrills, no thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. Yesterday, all this panic in my mind. Promise, I swear I've been doing fine. No, I'm not alone and feeling like no thrills, no thrills for me. Just trying to keep my heart from racing all the time. No thrills, no thrills for me. Just setting all this panic in my mind. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. Oh, oh, no thrills, no thrills for me. No thrills, no thrills for me. Take all your banners, they say paint them white, and promise you will wave them when the sky is falling down. We mind the manners, not our heads, but if we're honest, all of flags are miles behind us on the ground. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. If we're naive, at least we think we're sure of something. I'm not worried, up late losing sleep at night. We drew our lines and met up right around the middle. I'll be okay as long as you're here by my side. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. And I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. No, I wouldn't have it any other way, any other way. If I don't know a thing about love, I know about us. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. All the rest we'll figure out. I think I've been thinking too much. Held myself in check, but it's been one of those months where I feel everything a little too much, too deep. And I got 4 A's sitting pretty in my hand, but late at night I'm praying now the dice are gonna land until my heart is racing and I'm stressing in my sleep. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. I'm all good, I'm looking moves fast, run all the worst stuff. And once my wheels are turning, it's just hard to turn them off. So put some sugar on my ear and tell me something sweet. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. Tricks on me now, tricks on me now, tricks on me now. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. My mind is playing tricks on me, tricks on me. It's been a while, we haven't talked. I had some time to think us through. I promise I'm not looking for you, but here you are in all the words I thought I'd say. Have given up, but gotten lost in one good look in your two eyes. I'm on the floor. I thought that door was shut. I guess it's all that it takes. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? Were you with both your empty arms and me with no self-control? I never stood a chance, and now I guess that it's too late. 'Cause I can barely say hello, and I know that I can hold on my peace like no hard feelings at all, and start all over again. 6 months over, I feel so good. Are these feelings taking over me? I know I swore don't need no more. Are these feelings taking over me? I think I love you too much. I think I miss you too much. Are these feelings?
All right, everybody. It's unexpected victory time. It's ESEA IM round 2, and I entered right when we go to a loading screen. How hype is that? Everyone, I'm Johnny Esports here on the cast today. It's UV1 versus Notorious, here to see who goes into round 3 of the ESEA IM playoffs. We are still sorting out vetoes, it looks like. There we go. We got it now. Map number 1 is going to be Overpass. Map number 2 will be Nuke. And if needed, we'll be going on to Dust 2. So I'm very, very excited to see how these two teams shake out today as UV1 look... I'm going to be real. They're just kind of the favorites in this matchup, and they are going up against Notorious. They're a 9-win team. UV1 obviously had a very, very successful regular season, only losing 2 games, and then we're very, very dominant in round number 1 of these playoffs. Meanwhile, Notorious comes in here, like I said, a 9-win team. They won their series in the first round against Gigas, which did UV1 play Gigas? I'm not actually 100% sure on that. But anyway, either way, they beat them 2-1, so they had to get 3 games in there to finish off their one. So they had they had a tougher game for themselves. And if we are going to do the transitive property thing, if they had a tougher game against another team in a lower standing point than UV1, then maybe UV1 will be a big challenge for them. And what timing, seriously, for me to go live right when the server switches. But either way, we're going to be getting into this one. So once again, we are going over an Overpass. It's the Notorious map choice, so UV1 will be starting CT side over on this one, and then over onto Nuke for map number 2. UV1 picking that one. They picked it last time, so that checks out. They will be playing on the T side on that one, as Notorious has chosen the CT side, and then of course tiebreaker again if needed. Dust 2. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm very, very excited. It feels like it's been like we had a little break. Like it feels like a little while since round number 1. Usually used to like this cadence of casting like every few days or whatever. But now we are right back in this one. In fact, the next game, assuming we get it in the next game, is only in a couple days. So knock on wood. Hopefully we get to see that one on Thursday. But either way, unexpected victory here. Looking to come in this one. We like them on this first map here on Overpass. They've definitely had a bunch of success on it. CT side, I think, has worked out very, very well for them. Over here, it's just been a strong map for them. So, despite this being picked over by Notorious, last time, of course, in UV1's game, they got basically it felt like they got 2 map choices when they got Inferno. But either way, they're coming into this one. They're going to be fairly confident on this map. But you gotta imagine that so is Notorious as they continue to warm up here. Player to watch over on Notorious too as well, by the way, as they bring that back up here. Nelson, he's had quite a season for himself. 473 frags so far, as well as over 100 ADR. It's definitely a force to be reckoned with here in Nelson. Be someone that will be interesting. Interesting to watch out. Wally, also another player to watch out for on Notorious. Kind of like second in frags there on their team with 343. So definitely interesting. By the way, Notorious Esports is the ex-Nafe and Aiden roster. Oh, Naft. This is Naft's X roster. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Cool, very cool. Well, that'll also be interesting. A little bit of intrigue. We know earlier in the season we had the matchup against a former teammate. It was really, really fun to watch that one up against Revelite. But this time around, Naft going up against Ford team, so that will be fun. And we are getting into this one. We're into the pistol round, and we're right now gonna see where Notorious goes here with the T's. And Doob meets up a little bit with Deimos. They trade some damage there. In fact, actually, Deimos only one taking the damage, so advantage Notorious already. Excuse me. But haven't quite approached the site yet, but it looks like they're coming and starting to crash on towards A, splitting towards it right now. We over here trying to entry frag over through long, so they're making their way to it now. Alpha here with the USP, looking forward, takes down Wally. Deimos takes down the other, but Doob eventually taking down Alpha. Traded right away by Egglet here, who then turns around and grabs the second one for himself, but Naft also goes down. But that still leaves us to a 3v1 here with Nelson. Again, the maybe star player of Notorious left here. Nelson's starting to walk up towards the A site, but again, all 3 members there. Bomb is also down on this side, so doesn't even have the option to go somewhere else. Takes a little bit of damage here, but does finish off Deimos. So Nelson had a 1v2 bid there, but Vampy shuts it down. UV1 will take the pistol round, and let's see if UV1 win after the pistol round win. Because again, it's been weird. You've seen a lot of round 2 wins. So, it'll be very interesting to see that one get sorted out. Gift subs being given out, of course, for the 2 rounds of victory that UV1 had last week. We're giving out subs for people watching our matches here. Naft, meanwhile, gets this round started off, taking down Wee. Yeah, for every round that UV1 wins, Ownerman in chat there is gifting out some subs. So, shout out to Ownerman. Calm round. Notorious not really approaching it too far. They already have that numbers disadvantage, but looking at this B site right now, maybe one approaches as Vampy's deciding when to throw the smoke. About a minute left to go in the round still. Wally just trying to see any sort of pick on an MCO rotation, but UV1 are settled back in their base. So Wally will start rotating now back over. Vampy here at the FAMAS is staring around here. Meanwhile, CJ does take down Alphite. Alphite turns around the pillar and avenges his teammate. Egglet sitting here on Heaven looking to go through. Wally's made their way through Monster now. Got a teammate behind them. Afforded the ability to get in through Monster because Vampy turned to grab that other one. And Dude hits a very, very nice shot to take down Vampy. So suddenly we're in a 3v3. But Deimos is going to make this a little even. But Egglet pops his head out and takes down 2 for himself too as well. So there we go. The winner of the pistol round won the next round afterward. We're very happy about that, because that hasn't happened a whole lot lately. It's been throwing me off. But we're getting a rifle round out of Notorious here on round number 3. Bonus for UV1. Notorious will have the better firepower in this round. Smoking down here. Nielsen trying to walk through the smoke. He's able to spray down 2. Nelson showing why he's got such a high ADR. Looking to throw a nade here. It doesn't hit anyone, but interesting nevertheless. Looks like Alphite was able to at least take down Doob over by Monster as we continue to watch Nelson make his way back through pipe and potentially towards Monster. Alphite, though, still standing stall there, but Nelson picks up his 3rd frag in this round. Will pick the bomb back up there. So originally it was looking like a good pick by Alphite to pick down the bomb carrier, and then eventually they had control over that, but Nelson comes and takes over. CJ, meanwhile, also takes on Deimos as we just watched. So now Egglet's alone in a 1v4. He's sitting on top of Heaven while it looks like the rest of the Notorious are starting to make their way towards the A site. So Egglet is starting to walk towards there. He hears some footsteps as he starts to walk behind sight. He gets flashed in here, but he's just gonna wait. Does have this M4. Causing some damage here. Does take down Nelson. Turns around. Wee finishes him off. Nice round win by Notorious. Nap, teaser bad. If he can't do it, maybe Vampy can. I don't know. I actually like that. Match pause. I'd imagine tech, because someone disconnected. So that's a wee bit of an unfortunate one. But again, UV1 got off to that early lead, 2-1 now. Winning the pistol in the ensuing round with Notorious. Take away the bonus. 3rd round for them. UV1 should be able to buy up decently here in this round, but did give Notorious a good lead here. Actually, by the look of things, they probably will just upgrade pistols. Never mind. I take it back. Deimos is the one with a little bit of cash, but... Alright, good. I was hoping I didn't have to go to the BRV screen, as it looks like player has reconnected and everything hopefully is all okay. It's all around for Notorious. Yeah, we are getting a save from UV1. Egglet with just the USP. Deagles on 3 of them. Naft has dualies. Nelson, meanwhile, definitely carried that round a little bit. See if he continues that performance. Wally flashing up and then starting to make their way, inching their way into this B site. We down here, connector. There's lots of action going on elsewhere. Don't know what auto director is looking at, but Nelson's taking down 3 as he continues 2 rounds in a row with 3 kills here. Demos gets stuck and we takes him out. Very, very solid round win. Good anti-eco by Notorious. UV1 now. Have a decision to make on what they're spending on. We're getting Deagles, swag 7. It's totally fine. They're going to want to have good firepower in a few rounds, so we'll give themselves a couple saves here. But we've seen Damos do some nasty things with this Deagle. Let's see if he gets it done again. Dube is on his left. 48 damage, 52 damage actually. Sorry to Dube, but not enough for him to finish him off, obviously. Dube winning out on that one. Auto Director failing us once again as a trade of kills happens, and we're back to a 3v3, but more damage on Dube. Maybe in the end, not bad that Damos at least did that. Here's Naft hunting with the swag 7. Oh, misses the shot, but the jumping shot gets through. Naft is able to kill him and take the gun. Aglet also is able to pick up this AK left behind just past Monster. We turned it to Wee, who got all the way back here. Behind the A site. Wally, though, meanwhile, is getting on the A site. We'll get this plant. So 3v2 for the retake on UV1. I'll fight. Coming in from under A. We watch him back here. The storage room too, trying to see if we get around there. They do get around them, but Weez has got a better gun. Takes 2 of them down. That leaves Naft as the last one standing. Starts off with a nade. Wally's able to finish off that round. It's a good win for Notorious. Again, another anti-eco there, but 3 frags is not bad. Considering we're going to get Damos now on the op. Going to get a full rifle round for Unexpected Victories. Notorious is taking to 3 in a row. And Nelson has been everything advertised and more so far. They're in an op now too. Let's see how that goes for them. Opper on the T side. Nelson definitely putting on a few carry performances here in 3 rounds. We, meanwhile, is looking through A long. They got a little bit of split default here for Notorious. Vampy chilling out. Waiting for any sort of action to get through here. We looking through bathroom. And is leading the bomb carrier with him. Right behind them is CJ with that bomb. And right now Notorious still looking for picks. Damos takes a little bit of damage there. Another molly coming in here from CJ, and they're going to get through connector and make their way over towards the B site now. As they throw nades out. Here's Vampy. Finds a nice target, finishing off Dube. Alphite also helping out, so Vampy will make his way towards heaven. Here's Wee walking through Monster, trying to get in and around someone. Monster left fairly far back by UV1 so far in this game in general. So we watch Aglet sitting here on site. Wee's made their way onto Pillar here, but Alphite will find that frag, so it's going to leave a couple members left here for Notorious, including the Opper and Nelson. So maybe they just try to save this op for the future round, because it's 2v5, and that does indeed look like what is going on here. So, solid round win for Unexpected Victory. Their first rifle round in a couple. Tie this game back up a 3-piece. Earn themselves a little bit of money here as everyone stayed alive there in the round. That's always huge to have a clean round just like that. Especially on the CT side where money's a little harder to come by. Here's Deimos. Starting with an incendiary. And here's a pitch through short A. As Wally is trying to lead the charge through that one. Half meanwhile smoking off. And flashing their way to get back towards Monster. Because again, they are playing that fairly far back. Which is interesting. Not sure I've seen UV1 do that much. Deimos! Ooh, getting shot on from the right. Quickly turns and finds a frag. He's going to flash for himself and look for another opportunity. And Deimos just doing this style. He throws out another flash for Egglet. Who's going to throw a molly here. And what a start to this round for Deimos. Those two big frags shutting down Notorious' push here. Gonna do everything they can to try to force an eco next round. We will have a little bit of cash, but other than that, Egglet trying to flash for himself again. Nelson showing off his op. Wally trying to get it through there. So if I'm UV1, I don't peek like that, to be completely honest. Because you know they had an operating on a 5v3. It's harder for them to push with that, but they're going for it now. Here's Wee. Gets it started, taking down Alfight. They get the execute off. Deimos gets taken down by Nelson. Opper beats Opper, and all of a sudden, Notorious have the numbers advantage, but Vampy evens it up there with that frag. He's going to throw another smoke on top of the bomb here. Maybe go for the ninja defuse, or maybe look for one more pick. But Nelson is watching out here. If anyone peeks out, very quick fingers on him. Takes down Naft. At least Vampy is the last one standing here for UV1. He's going for the defuse, but Nelson just fires it right through the smoke, and he gets himself his 4th frag of this round. And a big one. And what started off as a 5v3 for your unexpected victory, Notorious steal that round away and force UV1 onto a deco here. Giant round. It looked like they were going to force Notorious to force them into a couple save rounds after a round win, but Nelson on the back of his op gets 4. Very impressive stuff from this player. Naft now playing up closer to Monster than previously. Deimos walking into bathroom and finding a frag with a deagle, absolutely huge. Deimos eventually gets taken down by Doob, and we just watched Nelson take out Egglet as well. So puts back to 3v3. Wally looking to grab this bomb back. Vampy on the other side of that wall. Nelson's gonna flash for him. Wally can walk up, gets in behind Vampy. Wally will take him down. But Naft gets in behind a target. Jump peek, sees Wally. Here's Nelson to getting in a smoke. Looking through his crosshairs. Continuing to try to find a target. Alfight is coming to rotate over towards A2 as well. Meanwhile, Wally with the bomb is on their way towards B. Smokes come down. Naft comes in and peeks. Takes down Nelson. Opper down. 2v1 now, because again, Wally was able to get towards the B site. So can Wally defends this? Be a huge eco round here for UV1 if they're able to take that one out. Again, the round before this felt like Notorious stole it. Oh, Wally takes down one, so now it's just Alfight versus Wally, and Wally's got an AK. Wally gets the clutch off. 1v2. To get a round that feels like Nut stole it. On UV1 almost steal a round, but even then, with the number advantage they were to create, you thought maybe they can still do it. When Notorious go up a couple rounds here. As we're going to get a rifle round for unexpected victory and call this an important early round. As we have a few people jumping down to tunnels. Naft shooting through this wall here. Does get a little bit of damage on them. They are getting through Squeaky now. CJ taking quite a bit of poke here. Vampy with the wall bang. Finishes off one, and Naft shooting through there is doing some more damage too as well. So, advantage right now, UV1 in his round. Here's a peek by Vampy. What a boost. But goes down before gets punished for missing that initial shot. Couple of them in the water. Wally's throwing her a molly here. Minute left to go in this round. Wally trying to get a wall bang for himself. He's gonna go back and grab the bomb. And here we are. We starting to move up short A. Vampy. Relaxing. 30 seconds left to go. No hit yet for Notorious. Which way do they go? Flash coming out. Deimos looking for something after that. Heath Coachman does really nice couple flashes for himself earlier. Here's Doob running through the smoke. Gets on top of Naft. Finishes him down. Walks around the pillar. Alfight though turns around quickly and takes him out. 4v3 in favor of UV1, but the bomb's getting planted here. Deimos gets on top of the bomb carrier, but kills him after the plant. Either way, they finish off the rest of the Notorious, and UV1 will win the round.
Bomb has been defused.
Bring it back to within one here. Huge round to win there. Losing another rifle round like that would have felt pretty awful, so UV1 get another opportunity to buy up here once again. Vampy on the op now. Eco put in by Notorious. So everything goes to plan. It should be a tie game, but Notorious certainly have proven they're a bunch of gamers. Ooh, Vampy missing the shot. Flashing his exit. But here they come now, rushing short A, all of them. Wally actually gets this one started. Vampy eventually picks up one with his off, but he's got to switch to the USP, and he grabs two more with it. He's surrounded here a little bit. Eventually, Nelson will take him down. Nelson picks up the op now, and he can do a lot of work with this gun. Alfight finds Wes, or we, and then Nash finishing off Nelson. Ooh. Honestly, not a bad eco for Notorious to get those two frags. And chip a little bit of cash from UV1, but it's now tie game, 5 apiece. Op will be back into Deimos' hands. Can they shut down Nelson? That's a story for UV1 right now. Here's another important round here, because Notorious still won't have a lot of cash after this one. They don't have too much utility here, but they're on AKs. Vampy gets it started. It ends up being a trade. We looking up and towards heaven, and Aglet will finish that one off. 4v3 now in favor of Notorious as we continue to watch We behind pillar here. Nelson now finds the one jumping. Oh, it takes out Naft in midair, and then finds Deimos in heaven. Only Alfight remaining against 4 will likely save this AK. Won't have an opportunity to, actually, as CJ finishes them off. So Notorious take back another round lead, and we're in for a close one, folks. Couple players on UV1 below $2,000 in cash, so it'll be interesting if anyone buys for them or what they decide to do here. Oh, looks like going to Deagles again. Oh, no. 3 quasi-buy. 2 Deagles, 3 M4s. UV1. Risking it a little bit here for this round. They're moving through monsters, so they've made their way all the way through in there right now. A couple of them getting up the mid. Naft gets the start, it ends up being a trade. Nelson also picks up another kill. Wally walks around this corner and finds Vampy. Deimos is getting taken down. He will go down, as it now leaves Aglet left to him to clutch 1v2 as he's going to rotate back from the A site.
Bomb has been planted.
He's on walkway now, bomb planted in the middle of that smoke. CJ's head. Oh! Head barely peeks over there, but Egglet not quite able to find it yet. Flash coming through. Egglet trying to approach. Can Egglet defuse here? He might have been able to stick the defuse. I'm not sure. Nope, maybe not. Just kill them. Egglet with a much better play than what I was thinking. He just takes out 2 of them and closes out this round. No kit, don't matter. Tie game, 6 apiece.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
I was almost thinking that he could have sucked that and that they weren't going to come at him. Almost. But that's why Egglet's a better player than me. Among other reasons. Aim, strategy, reflexes. But if it weren't for all of those things, maybe I'd be as good as Egglet. Another rifle round coming up here, so a big one for UV1 to have won that last one. Either team likely going to eco after losing this round. And there's only a couple left. 3 rounds left here in this half as it's tied 6 apiece, so it's been a good game so far as both teams are fighting each other out. Burst into round number 3 to the winner. Wally, meanwhile, is trying to make their way to short A. Naft is sitting in bathroom. Danger if anyone sneaks up behind him. Naft still waiting there. Oh. Wally finds one, jumps out and grabs the other. That's the bomb carrier too. He's gonna throw out the molly into bathroom. We gonna try to get in here on this one. He finally takes down Naft. Ooh, not sure how he got that flick off, to be honest. Nelson, though, walks in the middle of sight on B and takes down Alphite. So we're still at a 3v3. They got the bomb back now. Does we on Notorious. Dude, throwing out utility towards the B side and then makes their way towards Monster. Vampy here, meanwhile, waiting for exactly that. We get taken down as Deimos sitting here near walkway. Nelson at 16 HP, finds the head of Vampy, tries to spray down another, but Deimos will finish off that frag. Egglet then turns off, takes down the last one. So that'll be a couple rounds wins in a row here for Unexpected Victory. They'll take the lead 7-6. Let's see if they could rattle off 1 or 2 more for this half. Once again, this is the map choice for Notorious. So Unexpected Victory will want to, at minimum, get this 8-7, but of course, could look for a little more. Quasi buy, meanwhile, on Notorious as they got Nelson on the AK, but that honestly might be enough. He's proven to be a gigantic player so far in this game. Flash coming in for Deimos. They're now starting to rush up short A. Naft will meet up with them first. He sprays down one, turns to his right, he gets another. Tries to finish off a third, but Nelson eventually finishes him off. We also took on Deimos, so we're actually back to a 3v3. They're trying to get this bomb planted down, but Alphite there is to shut it out. He takes him down and reloads the M4. Wally peeks across, but Alphite finishes them off too. So 2k for Alphite in this round. Vampy, meanwhile, is moving in here on the flank. Will find them, just taps Nelson. And UV1 will have won the half here, 8-6. Let's see if they can get one more. That was a quasi-buy there for Notorious, so they're going to do basically the same once again in this round. They'll get themselves 3 AKs. UV1 will have enough here for full utility and full buy, so UV1 should go up 9-6 here, but let's see what Notorious have for them. Nelson on a Mac 10 now this time, to note. Naft trying to see if he can shut down any sort of rush there with that nade. It does a decent amount of damage, taking Nelson down to 51. It did 49. Wally goes through Squeaky. Nelson protecting the flank. Vampy, though, just patiently watching Monster right now. And Egglet is holding down his hone too as well. He flashes for himself, see if he can take a look through long. No one there. Of course, we know that, but they don't necessarily. Vampy getting things started here. Finds a trade. So 4v4. right now. That weakens the defenses over here on this side, so that means they can make their access onto the B side, though. But Naft will take down the bomb carrier. So they're still making the move into the B side, but Deimos hits a long-range shot, finishing off Wee. 2v4 here in the final round of the half, as Wally has picked up that bomb and is trying to make their way onto the site. Alfight tags them, but only gets them down to 9 HP. Aglet finds those Wally's teammate in Doob. So Wally's trying to do this by himself. He sprays down the one in heaven, but eventually gets taken out through the smoke by Deimos. So 9-6 lead here in the first half for Notorious. Or sorry, for Unexpected Victory over Notorious. And UV1 off to a good start on their side choice. And I've certainly liked a lot of that. Notorious definitely put down some good rounds, and I've been very, very impressed with the play by Nelson so far in this game. So that will continue to be a player to watch. Of course, we don't get to see kill counts at halftime, because why would that happen? Why would they do something that cool? But either way, Unexpected Victory here, off to a nice start. They are favored in this game against the 9-win regular season for Notorious. But still, they've definitely impressed in that first one. I would think it was a close one until UV1 were able to kind of rattle off those last few in a row. And I think they played the economy well. I think they just had the edge on that. The CT economy always a little bit tougher to play with, I find, than the T-side economy. So they managed that pretty well, and then end up having kind of the money advantage kind of just in the last few rounds there. You harken back to those 2 save rounds they did in a row, and that's just smart Counter-Strike. You gave up a small lead to Notorious, but in the end, it all seems worth it. So they're up 9-6 here in this one as we wait for them to switch sides and see how Unexpected Victory do on their T side. To note, again, map pick by Notorious, so they probably have confidence in their ability to defend on this map too. So we say half win, but 9-6 is never an insurmountable amount. So we have ourselves a close game here on our first map. If you are just tuning in, the second map will be Nuke right after this one. That is the map choice of Unexpected Victory. They will start on the T side there, as CT side was chosen by Notorious, and then if needed, Dust 2 after that one. Which would be interesting. Getting UV1 on a puggy map like that. Nelson looks like a player that they probably would love to be on a puggy map. But of course, either one of these teams would rather just close it out 2-0, which makes your life easier. This is a long half break. It's never this long. We're waiting for both these teams to get over to his other side, but either way, I haven't paid too much attention to chat this time around. Also, because I haven't said too much. But here we go. We're finally getting into the next round now. Unexpected Victory up 9-6 as they move over to the T side of Overpass. Notorious looking to come back here strong in this one. Pistol round always feels important in the second half. Let's see who's able to close this out. USPs. Statistic to Notorious. Deimos is on the Deagle. Always a notable thing. Here's an aggressive push by Notorious as they get into Playground. UV1 has kind of played back here, so they're a little bit prepared for it. Vampy trades and then finds a second, so even better trade. He actually gets to reach, tries to reload, won't do so in time. Naft, though, finishes off CJ, so that leaves Doob by himself with 13 HP and this one USP. The aggressive push not working out here for Notorious as UV1 plants the bomb over on the B side. So let's see what Doob can do here as they try to sneak through Monster. we'll at least be able to take a look at the site before anything.
What game is this?
Dude, pretty surrounded here. Here's Nath shooting. Tries to shoot right back at him. The rest of UV1 playing back. Dude trying to play up onto Naft, but Naft is able to finish him off. So another round win there by Unexpected Victory. They take a nice pistol round. Nelson, though, already with a 20 bomb. Vampy not far behind him with 19, though. Alright, Notorious trying to fully save up here with the USP, so they have 3 of them rushing through short A once again. Nade coming in from Alphite. Looking to see who can tag. Notorious trying to hold the middle part of the map. And here's Nelson on a little bit of a solo mission. Sees the one behind them. That is Egglet back there. Naft here, meanwhile, with this AK. Definitely has a firepower advantage over the 3 of them here, but could potentially get overwhelmed if all of them are online with their USPs. Naft still sitting here. He's got a flash for himself. Just to get himself out of there. We, meanwhile, trying to defend Monster. 60 seconds left to go. UV1 yet to push. Here's Alphite throwing on a molly. Give himself access to bathroom. Ooh, Naft now will meet up with the 3 here. Finishes off 1. CJ makes some noise. But Naft just waits and takes him out. Bomb planted while we were watching the action there. It's over on the A site. Alpha taking out We, the one defending it here. Clean T side so far for Unexpected Victory. And here's Wally. On to the B site, which is not where the bomb is. Alphite is there potentially to fight him when they step up here, but not really being contested here, despite all you're really saving is nothing. Literally nothing for Notorious, but they'll save the nothing.
Terrorists win.
Unexpected Victory go up 11-6 now. But let's get these rifle rounds started and get some real Counter-Strike going on. Notorious now can make a big difference here. They got themselves an op. On CJ so far, it's been Nelson most of the game. Opping, but maybe Nelson right now feeling the rifle. Here we go. They're trying to push up aggressively towards water. They will meet a firefight here. Egglet takes down 1, but Wally takes down 2. So Vampy will leave the bomb behind and see if he can avenge some of his teammates. Deimos, meanwhile, will pick up that bomb that was left behind. Nath trying to meet up with CJ here. If he can get up close here, gets right onto the Opper. It's a huge amount of cash they just denied there. Dude, meanwhile, finds Vampy casually walking onto the B site. Deimos is going to grab this op. And will he elect to save it, or are they going to go for this? Naft is moving through A long. Deimos staring through short. Fires the first shot. Maybe at least scare them a little bit here. Naft does not have the bomb. Note that Deimos with the op is the one with the bomb. Wally behind sight, tries to walk up forward, finds Molly. Will take down Deimos at least, so that trades him out, and Nath got taken out at the same time too as well. So Notorious will take the first round of the half for themselves. UV1 still up 11-7.
Oh yeah, so what's our name?
So good first rifle round for Notorious. CJ just on a FAMAS here in this round, but M4s and an AK on Nelson. Here's Dude watching patiently there. Wally finds Naft, who has been playing there quite a bit. Naf's been a nightmare for them so far in this half. But they finally get the better of him this round. Vampy. Oh, finds Wally. Just takes out 2 very casually. Eglet, meanwhile, turns and finds CJ looking the wrong way. UV1 now with the numbers advantage here for V2. Bomb back in alley. So Wee is defending the B site. Nelson's defending the A. And Wee starts off his defense here pretty well to take down one that was probably going to try to go get the bomb. Aglet eventually is able to pick that up, looking through Monster to see if Wee's still there. So far they're able to get access to site. Wee has backed up quite a bit. Demos gets in behind Wee and finishes them off, so that just leaves Nelson while they continue to plant the bomb here on B. Nelson gets access to Heaven, finds Vampy first. Throws out a Molly and flashes for himself. See if he can make some plays. Takes down Damos, but Aglet finishes him off in the end. So Nelson does some damage, makes some plays, but UV1 up 12-7. Decision time here for Notorious, probably just a save round. Give Unexpected Victory a pretty dominant lead here. They just got to finish off this anti-eco right. Notorious playing up and aggressive here on the CT side once again. Noting the difference between their strategy on the CT side over UV1's. UV1 a little bit more back, but Notorious trying to aggress a little bit more. As we watch Nelson here in water looking over pipe. So they push their defense up more. Vampy, though, finds one of those pushed up members here in bathroom. Does a decent amount of damage to Wee. In fact, did 69 damage. Nice. Wally. It's got a teammate in Wee here in bathroom. Wally and Wee in the bathroom. Vampy gets 1 deed. As we watch Damos now moving through pipe, finds Nelson. Naf surrounded here a little bit, but turns back and forth, takes down 2. There's 1 more left in Wally, but Wally gets the better of him. So all things said, once again, this is actually a pretty decent eco here. If they took down the 2 and pick up an AK for their efforts, you probably take that most of the time. Bomb being planted now. Again, I imagine they just saved that AK. But I've seen crazier things. Yeah, Wally backing off here. Doob kind of in the middle of things. He's got USB, nothing really to lose. He could try to go for exit frags, maybe. But instead, decides to back off as well. So good round here for Unexpected Victory as they will go up 6. 13-7 will be their lead. In our best of 3 matchup here, this is map number 1. UV1 looking to head into Nuke. Winning the opponent's map choice, always a big deal. To win the opponent's map choice. And here we go. A lot of the reward for UV1, like playing lots of different maps, not just kind of playing the maps that like everyone does, including this one here. They do play this quite a bit. I know they practice one on a decent amount. They have a very deep map pool for a team in IM. Definitely will say that. Nelson, though, he's just a very good player for a player in IM as he takes down Alpha to start this round off. He did take 78 damage for his effort, though. So let's see if UV1 can finish him off eventually. And yeah, they just play quite far up. Nelson all the way through A long here. Just makes that happen. Deimos finds a target, a monster, but he takes a decent amount of damage. We, meanwhile, is watching over Squeaky. Happy sometimes likes to do crazy things over there. Gunfire making noise. 50 seconds left to go here on this round. CJ here's Gunfire, tries to get up here. Finishes off a 1, turns and takes down NAF 2 as well. Big round by CJ. As he'll also find Vampy. 3K now. I guess C. Joel? I don't know. CJ's just easier to say. Then he takes out Deimos. Casual 4K for C. Joel. No, it's kind of funny though. The reason I've been calling him CJ is because I'm cast a lot of League of Legends too. So I actually thought it was CJ LOL, and then I was ignoring the LOL, but it's actually C. Joel. I'm gonna keep calling him CJ because I've been calling him CJ all game. Either way, unexpected victory. Still up 13-8 here in another one. They're gonna save on this round. And once again, Notorious playing up aggressively. But here they come through Monster, the rush towards the B site. Alpha gets him behind Doob and finishes him off. The quick hit working out. Now, can they defend this bomb? They'll throw down this smoke. Wally trying to flash for himself. They don't even want to let UV1 take the rifle that was here. Naft sees that gunfire, does a little bit of damage onto Wally. Vampy, meanwhile, waiting here with the deagle, takes down 1. Oh, he doesn't wait! And Nelson will find 2 for himself. Egglet, though, he's got himself an M4. Will finish off 1 more, but CJ continues his great play from last round. They're trying to finish it off. Alpha takes down 1. He's trying to defuse the bomb, but Alpha is right here. Oh, no, he doesn't find the knife, and CJ clutches out another one with another 3K here. UV1 up, still 13-9, but 2 impressive rounds in a row for Notorious as they try to mount their comeback effort. But, all that being said, it was an eco round for unexpected victory. They got the plant off. They do plenty of damage to them. So, all things equal, you would definitely take that round for unexpected victory, but it would have been nice to win an eco. Because it felt like you had the ability to do so, but CJ was able to clutch out the end of that one. Here's Deimos. He's got himself on the AUG. Molly coming through as Naft tries to look for more. Egglet is chilling in water. Notorious playing this one farther back than maybe they played some rounds. Vampy, though, he's already through Monster and finds Doob. And then hits Wally just past that pillar there. So Vampy putting on a solo performance here on this round. CJ's been the name of the past couple, but he's still up and alive, but has to deal with that wall of flame in front of him now. Bomb planted. 5v3 in favor of UV1. CJ throwing out the first molly here to see if he can help himself out here, but Deimos finds Nelson up in heaven, then turns towards CJ and takes him down too as well. Last one standing versus 5. Very likely to just save this M4, but let's see if UV1 goes hunted. Egglet is right there. He's making plenty of noise, and we will take him down. And then finds Vampy, who tried to move through Monster, so we getting some exit frags here. Is Deimos gonna be the next victim, and he is. We gets 3K in the losing effort. Ooh, maybe one more? No, not enough time. So different players setting up for Notorious as of late, and they're going to need that. They're still behind 5 rounds here. Unexpected victory up 14-9. They got Wally only on a deagle. Everyone else still has M4s. So UV1 are playing back here a little bit again in case Notorious has been doing what they've done most of the rounds and ran up. So UV1 playing patient early on in the round. Naft, meanwhile, now walking through connector here. CJ watching over Monster. Aglet Molly's minute to go. Naft will go back and get the bomb as UV1 will have to decide a hit here without any picks to get this one started off. Deimos making the hit look like it's on B. We will flash this one to get started. 40 seconds still to go here. Naft with the bomb, holding the smoke, is going to fire it off. And maybe the XU comes toward the A site. 30 seconds left. Here's another flash. Here's another flash. Nelson sitting behind this yellow truck, gets the first frag, taking down Eglet. They continue to move forward here. We will find one more, but Alfight will grab two for himself as well. He's got a firefight with Wally behind this truck. Wally will win that one, but eventually Deimos finishes him off. 2v4, 2v1 now for Unexpected Victory. Doob gonna try to 1v2 clutch. He's got a molly, so he has to move forward, and then Vampy finishes him off. Deimos and Vampy are the last two standing. Unexpected Victory on map point, 15-9. All right, 6 map points in a row here. Notorious, they're down to SMGs. Will they do that aggressive thing where they all push together with them? Maybe their best hope to win this round. Let's see. Two of them do go through short A and make their way down through connector. So we'll have to see if they get behind anyone. That was their hope, but UV1 are going to play this one back and patient once again. It's almost as if UV1 are on the T side. They're practically defending. Here's Naft. Finds one and then a second. Deimos actually helps him finish off that other target. We, meanwhile, is going to try to make a way through short B. Wally was able to find a trade, but Vampy picks up 2 more frags. So it leaves we with just this little MP9. And I'll hope to defend. He's certainly on B site right now. UV1 are going to start moving forward towards any site. We now move back towards A, and that is where Unexpected Victory looks like they're heading towards. They're almost through A main now. As we moves in behind site, wall of smoke with him. He's going to try flashing for himself and try to make a play. He jumps in the middle of everyone, but Deimos takes him down. Unexpected Victory take map number 1. They'll go to nuke with the advantage. So, some solid work by Unexpected Victory. I think I saw some things from Notorious that I do potentially like in terms of how they're challenging UV1, but as of right now, it does look like UV1 are the stronger team. So we will be back in a little bit for map number 2. Waiting for map number 2, nuke. UV1 up 1-0 versus Notorious. And we'll be back, folks, with our next match. Our next map, rather. In a little bit here. Oh, just trying to get the screen ready because I am a bad streamer. We'll be back, folks.
I just wanna sing real loud to a breakup song. Ain't said no. I just wanna act real bad, sing along to my makeup. Stay out real late, drink too much. I don't wanna break up. I just wanna sing real loud to a breakup. breakup song. I think I'm alright. It's kinda hard to say. Honey, you and I were better than okay. So why do I feel like I'm going insane? I feel like I'm going insane. I don't wanna break up. I just wanna sing it out to a breakup song. I said no. I just wanna act real mad, sing along to my makeup, stay out real late, drink too much. I don't wanna break up. I just wanna sing it out to a breakup song. Wouldn't curse you out, even under my breath. But no, if I did, it's all in pretend. Hot out for blood or revenge, so please don't take offense. Not upset with the choices we made. Just bored of love songs and fairy tale picture book stories. They're boring and all in the same. I don't wanna break up. I just wanna sing it out to a breakup song. I ain't sad, no. I just wanna act real mad, sing along to my makeup, stay out real late, drink too much. I don't wanna break up. I just wanna sing it out to a breakup song. Wait up. If I don't text back, but I'm home by 1. I don't wanna break up. I just wanna sing it out to a breakup song. You should come over. The city moves slower. Here on the ninth floor, sitting with me. It's hard in Toronto. I'm passing my time up here on my dirty balcony. The weather's been nice, but we don't need small talk. We got the world here at our feet. You should come over. My head on your shoulder, killing some time just sitting with me. It isn't Paris or Mexico. I know, but it could be nice. Spending July on my dirty balcony. Beaches and boardwalks, send me a postcard. I'm filling my cup with another drink, wishing for nothing. Baby, there's something in your eyes, the way you look at me. And me in your ball cap, staring at sidewalks, looking at strangers we'll never meet. But we don't need no one. We can just lay here, the two of us, you and me. It isn't Paris or Mexico. I know, but it could be nice. Spending July on my dirty balcony. I think about next year. Will you still be here? Killing your time just sitting with me. Me in your ball cap, wishing for nothing. Here on my dirty balcony. It isn't Paris or Mexico. I know, but it could be nice. Spending July on my dirty balcony. Come over, baby, won't you?
All right, folks, and we are back with more unexpected victory action. They are up 1-0 after their win on Overpass. We move on to Nuke, which has been a very dominant map for them so far this season. And we'll see how they're going to be able to get this one done. So, UV1 will start off on the T side as Notorious got to choose CT here, but we've definitely seen some nasty tricks from UV1 on the T side. So, very interested to see what they pull out here today. It's a nice start for unexpected victory in that first map on Overpass. Notorious definitely were causing some troubles when they were on the T side, and it looked like, that they were going to be a fairly strong challenge. It was 6-6 to get things kind of started. Notorious kind of went things back and forth, but eventually UV1 kind of took things over, winning those 3 rounds in a row to end that half, to go up 9-6, and then kind of just very handily took them out for the kind of the rest of it. So good job for unexpected victory to kind of close out round number 1 once they kind of figured things out for Notorious. Notorious is we're a little aggressive on the CT side, I would say, and the UV1 learned to punish that fairly quickly, and that led to them able to take down that one. And now we move on to Nuke here, where unexpected victory, honestly, I think punishes a bunch of IM teams who are just like not really knowing this map very well. It's a difficult one to decide how to hit when you don't play this map a ton, I think, and it's also a difficult one to defend when it's when another team knows how to hit things. So it puts a lot of pressure basically on you to have a really good T strategy, I think, on this one, because you can kind of initially defend things, but if you have a good T side, yeah, rushing A is very, very possible. You could potentially do that a lot, but if you can have control of outside, then maybe you have a lot of access to secret and then be able to get down through that way. So it's not a straightforward map to defend sometimes against a team like Unexpected Victory, who have multitudes of strategies when they come into the T side, but at the same time too, on the CT side, if the other team doesn't know what they're doing, it does seem like an easy one to defend, I guess, if you want to put it that way, because you can sit someone mini, sit someone looking out for lobby, looking out at hot, and then someone sitting out at heaven / outside can kind of like, it just seems like, oh yeah, you just defend those points of ingress and it could be easy, but I don't know, it's a tricky map because everything's so tight, with the exception of right here, which is again outside. So it's a fun one. I actually really enjoy that UV1 like playing this one, because I do enjoy casting it quite a bit because of the difficult angles and the different things that kind of come out here today. So, unexpected victory again. Having won map number 1, winning Notorious's map choice gives them quite a bit of an advantage here as we move into this one. Dust 2 is after this map, if necessary. And we will see how this one goes. We're waiting for things to kind of get going here as the two teams are just warming up here on Nuke. But let's look at the stat sheet from round number 1 while we have a little bit of time here. Nelson, very, very good on the team. Continued how strong of a player they are. 102 ADR and 26 frags. But Vampy was actually the one to lead the server. He had himself 114 ADR with 27 frags. Very, very impressive 1.5 KD as well on top of that. So, Vampy, while Nelson's, I think, when they were popping off was louder, I think Vampy just had a very consistent round throughout. Like, there was maybe a couple rounds where you were like, oh, Vampy taking over. But it was just a consistent performance throughout, whereas Nelson just kind of had a couple more pop-off rounds here and there, especially early on the T side. You saw a lot of work from Nelson, who I believe jumped to 20 frags the fastest on the server. But in the end, yeah, Vampy wins the title of server lead there with his 27. Not far behind, 19 and 15 for Deimos. Had himself a good round too. Naf 20 and 17. 84.48 ADR for them. And meanwhile, like the other members of Notorious kind of like showing like why UV1 is such a complete team. He's like, yeah, Vampy did what he did, but lots of people did a lot of work on Unexpected Victory. 78.24 ADR for Deimos, 76.68 ADR for Alphite as well. So there are a couple people over 70s. Just everyone kind of contributing over in that one. Egglet 15 and 14 is positive KD as well. So everyone contributed in that one as we're now stepping into Nuke here. So I'm just going to quickly, tab over here to make sure all my screens are right. Here's Wally, meets outside. What a beautiful shot to take down Deimos. Vampy, meanwhile, though, is walking through Squeaky, and he finds himself one. So we're back to a 4v4 after a very, very nice shot from Wally. Here's Alphite making their way towards ramp. Nelson up here in heaven. It's going to pinch make their way down. CJ finds one jumping right at him, is able to take out Egglet, grab his pistol for him, but will get taken down by Alphite. Meanwhile, Dude tried to make their way through. Naf fakes another bomb plant. Open and closes that door. Fakes another bomb plant. Nelson peeks through. Finally, the bomb plant is starting to happen here, but Naf gets shut down on it. Wally is going to get on there. So now we're down to a 1v1. Alphite versus Nelson. Alphite trying to fight this one out, but he's down to 19 HP. Ooh, now begs the question of should Naf just have planted? So that's a pistol round here, win here for Notorious. Naf may be playing a little cute. Not the authority on that, but you know, was trying to get the plant and bait them to come walk forward or whatever, but ooh, there's a nade doing a decent amount of damage to a bunch of members of UV1, but Alphite gets that actually started with a 1D. Hitting that one outside. Vampy eventually gets taken down here by Doob. Alphite trying to avenge his teammate there, but Doob gets away and is hiding behind a mini. Doob trying to peek back out again as Alphite is trying to see if he can get a wall bang here. Naf, meanwhile, finds CJ, who is trying to get in behind them. Nice another pick by Naft. He makes his way through lobby and will potentially keep walking towards ramp. Here's Doob defending the A site. But Wee finds one in secret, but Deimos is able to take him down. 3v2 now, but low HP members on a couple people on Unexpected Victory. As Egglet sees Doob there in the vents, but they'll just run past him. Deimos now. He'll plant the bomb. No fakes. Nothing special. Just gets it down, but Nelson finds Naft and ramp and takes him down. So low HP members again on UV1 are trying to get something done here, but Doob finishing off Deimos. That's going to leave Egglet to defend this by himself. Doob goes for the jumping play, but Egglet wins out on that one. Egglet opens the door. Here's Nelson, start to defuse, tries to flash for himself, but Nelson walks up in front of it and takes down Egglet. Great play by Nelson, who's doing every bit that he can to try to carry his team through this one. 2-0 start for Notorious. Unexpected Victory here. Let's see what they decided to do in this third round. Buy AKs is the call. So they're going to fully buy up here. Excuse me. I say excuse. I yawned. I don't think that actually came through the mic, but I'm saying excuse me anyway. Vampy playing up near Squeaky here, shooting down, trying to get something down too. Naft though finds Axis outside, gets one down. Wally's in that smoke, but Wally eventually jumps out and takes down Naft. 4v4 now.
switch upstairs.
They're continuing to walk through towards ramp. CJ tried to stop them, but gets taken out for their effort. So 4 people here on Unexpected Victory, getting access onto the B side and trying to get that one down. We finds fire on his feet, so has to walk away from that one. There's another flash from Egglet, but we gets in front of it. Nelson, meanwhile, walks forward and finds himself in the crosshair of Vampy. We and Wally still trying to make this retake happen. But now it looks like they finally backed off from this one. That Molly will finish it off. UV1 will back out of here. Save a couple rifles there for Notorious, but UV1
Terrorists win.
win their first round of this map. And it was a good buy for them here. They should be able to buy up here again nicely. Notorious will basically just save those 2 rifles from the previous round. Everyone else will be on pistols. So advantage to UV1 to tie this one back up. Naft outside once again has been doing work out here. Here's Deimos looking into lobby with a couple teammates here. Naft making tons of noise outside. Vampy on top of Silo, seeing if anyone peeks out at them. He'll flash for himself and continue moving forward there. So UV1 inching their way into this map, but Notorious are playing fairly far back. We now sitting on Crane. Is up back here. Does see the 2 go through. Mini takes down 1. Vampy though finishing him off. Wally will trade here. So he takes down Vampy, but Egglet takes him down. So we're down to 3v3 and the bomb is being planted now onto the A site. Let's see what they got on Notorious to retake this one with just pistols. Alpha taking a little bit of damage, but Deimos finishing off that last frag. Egglet, meanwhile, looks surrounded a little bit. He takes down 1 more. Alpha helping out take out the other one. Good share of kills there. Unexpected Victory, tied 2-2. CJ's got the 1 M4 here. But kind of an awkward buy here for Notorious. Hero rifle time for him. UV1 made their way through lobby already, and looking at that, Nelson on top of this one takes down Deimos with that MP9. CJ firing through, squeaky, then we helps him take down another, so the quasi-buy working out here. Alpha able to take down 1 more. He turns around, finds a second. Still got to deal with Wally, but Wally finishes it off. Huge round for Notorious. They fly 1 rifle and a smorgasbord of stuff and able to win the round with it. Stealing 3 AKs too as well. Now force Unexpected Victory into their own situation here where they're in a quasi-buy. Giant round for Notorious there on that one. Now they got Nelson on the off once again. Deimos sees a little head and takes him out. Nelson did find Vampy though. But Naf steals that op right back with his deagle. We've seen Naft do this before, honestly, on this exact same map. We, meanwhile, is trying to hold down that A site. Egglet get a molly over anyone that could potentially be there, but we know no one is. Doob takes quite a bit of damage here. Naft getting work done with his deagle, finding another one. Egglet teams up to find one more. As CJ is the only one left here.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb planted. And CJ's got to try to do something. CJ opting to try to save this M4, so good of unexpected victory. Oh, gets an exit frag though. CJ now trying to just flash and live.
Terrorists win.
UV1 ties one back up 3-3. After another good round here. Now a little bit of decision again for Notorious. Well, their last hero rifle effort worked out. Oh, they're actually going to force real hard here. Spend all of their cash, get an op onto Wally. So this could be a big round now for either side. UV1 playing back. Naft's smoking for himself outside again. Doob's defending from Mini. Here's Wee. Just sitting in the corner here on the A site. Oh, Damos took some damage. Not quite sure from what. Minute left to go here on the round, and UV1 starting to approach from outside. Maybe they make the hit towards Secret. Well, they molly off down there, actually. We in a tough spot. He just jumps out in the middle of fire and takes down two. Nelson takes down two himself, too, as well. That is going to leave Naft all by himself all of a sudden. He sees CJ walk past there, but not find the opportunity to fire. But does find an opportunity to fire on Doob, and then takes the one out in heaven, but Wally comes back and finishes off Naft. Two people with two big frags on Notorious. Gonna keep this one interesting, as now Notorious are up 4-3. And UV1 gonna buy some deagles here on this round. And some wild rounds in this first half, to be honest. Wally flashing. He's outside with this op. He's going to defend it well back there. Here's Nelson, who's having another good map for himself. Doob firing at Squeaky, trying to stop Vampy from doing things Vampy does. Doob will smoke that off. Vampy getting some damage through. Here's a nade for Nelson. Naft now. Walking towards Mini, but Wally gets on top of him. Alfight here with Scout. What a shot with the Scout from Alfight. Taking down the Opper. Vampy, meanwhile, moves in through Squeaky and finds himself the first target in Doob. We now in the vents. Here's Vampy right there. But Nelson's actually able to finish off. Alfight still continuing his excellent round with this Scout. He's got two, but now he's by himself. 1v2. Can they get it done? He's got to go back and pick up the bomb. And really would only be saving up a Scout here, so... Mind you, I say only a Scout, but Alfight's two frags he's gotten with it have been awesome. He's starting to make the way down the fence. Tries to rush down over towards B, but Wee was waiting for him. So Alfight, despite a strong effort for himself, puts him on top of the team in frags, but UV1 back behind here a little bit on this one. On their map, 5-3 lead for Notorious. An unexpected victory here will come into this rifle round now, seeing what they can do. And it feels like you gotta win this one. Nap gets outside, rushes past through a lot of things, and finds Wally. Deimos on top of Silo, trying to find his opper. Get some damage onto Wally here. Vampy, meanwhile, looking to push through. Deimos comes back and picks up the bomb. Still outside. Wee's sitting down here in tunnels. Nading off. Anyone potentially there? And was there someone there last time? Deimos, meanwhile, waiting for the opportunity to use this molly. We'll get it through now. And here's Wee getting through secret in behind Naf now. But here comes the hit on the A side. Vampy's gonna find one. Alphite grabs the other on rafters. So they have access to the site. They hear scope clicks, so they know CJ's up in heaven. And Alphite takes him down. Wee outside, last one standing, gets shot from behind. He's down to 10 HP. Wee just trying to survive with this M4, but they know exactly where he is. They begin hunting for him. Here's lots of footsteps in and around him. Can he do anything about it? Will not. Eglet finds another frag there. Another 2 frags for Alphite in that round. Vampy and Naf also picking up 1 each. Notorious still up 5-4 after the round win here. This will be a save round for Notorious, so should be a tie game. Notorious first halves have been pretty darn good. Vampy shooting through this door here. Making noise at Squeaky, and Wee's the one to walk up and defend it from Hut. Alphite finds CJ trying to dry peek around here, so they get the first pick. Now UV1 have plenty of options. And right now the options are make lots of noise on Squeaky. Naf molly's down secret. Deimos also trying to get that one going here. So that's a huge molly. As Deimos takes down 1. Nelson finds himself a target, but Alphite walks through Hut. He grabs another. Naf finishing off the last target here. Deimos gonna get that bomb plant for a little extra cash. Oh, actually just barely doesn't get it down. So 5-5. As we're tied up after that eco round. Notorious likely needing to save once again. So it'll be the first lead for unexpected victory in this map. Assuming they finish off the anti-eco. Naf outside once again. Deimos there to support him. And here's Vampy. Ooh, doing nice damage on the Doob, who was just past that door. He's down to 52 HP. Alphite trying to get access towards the ramp. Wally in secret finds Naft. Has to run away though. They have a crossfire situation if Naft were to walk through there though. So that could actually work out for them. CJ gets in front of Alphite, who is throwing a smoke. Does some damage to him. Deimos gonna throw the molly in that same spot once again. Here's Dew. Down to 2 HP. Vampy finishes him off and finds him up to one Raptor. He switches over to his Glock. But won't need to. Bomb planted now. Clean anti-eco so far as we watch Naf take down 1 more. Now it's just Wally and CJ. Trying to get something in here. Naf is hunting. Does find Wally. CJ in a firefight with Alphite, so very clean anti-eco for unexpected victory. They'll now take this lead 6-5. Alpha leading the charge here on this map, 13 frags. And we're getting a full ref around here for Notorious now, so gotta win this one. CJ looking at Mini as they are starting to move through here. He finds one through the smoke. Vampy gets the one up in heaven. Eglet is able to finish off Wee. 3 of them still sitting in Mini, trying to defend from there, but they're forced out by that Molly as Wally can't deal with the Molly. Haha, CJ now still in Mini. Finds a target and then turns to the right and gets Vampy. Can Eglet defend this now by himself? Eventually he gets taken down, so 3K for Eglet in the losing effort on this round. Doob wins the battle royale and will defuse this bomb, tying this game back up to 6 apiece.
Counter-terrorists win.
Ooh, it's a close one. It was 6-6 in the first half of the first map, remember? And then UV1 were managed to rattle off 3 in a row to end off that round, so they're going to want to repeat that performance. You do have a quasi-buy from Notorious, so you have some advantages in this round. Naft might meet with Wally. If he sees his head there, does just see enough of it. Eglet, meanwhile, in lobby, takes down one more. He's sitting here in the bottom of the B site. We'll take down those windows. Vampy and Squeaky once again pushing over that door. CJ tries to challenge Eglet again, but Eglet, this is his round so far. Vampy gets in the middle of it and finds the kill on the one person in heaven. So we by themselves 1v5. Again, another one they're likely to save here. So, unexpected victory. Punish the quasi-buy
Bomb has been planted.
for Notorious. And with all 5 of them remaining, are going to be enjoying basically the rest of this half with tons of cash. So they've got no problems now. So once again, playing that economy game real well to set themselves up here in the last 2 rounds. Here's Wee going to meet up with Naft, and Naft will take him down, so Wee can't even save the one gun. Kills being shared all around the place here on Unexpected Victory. Deimos, who's very often 1 or 2 in frag, is a little behind here on this one, but I'm sure he's happy with the team if they can win rounds. He'll let other people have kills. Outfight, speaking of having kills, takes down 2. Eventually gets taken down by Wally, but Eglet is able to avenge him, and then Vampy finishes off Nelson here. So a very, very quick round 14. Unexpected Victory up 8-6. So they win the half on the more difficult side. Can they do the exact same thing they did in game or map number 1 and go up 9-6 again? Here's Naft, meanwhile, playing outside as always. We trying to see what we can do at Ram. Naft gets taken down by Wally. So it's a good start for them here. Wally looking to find more than one, but at least takes down 1, so their team still has a numbers advantage here, 4-3. Nelson dealing with a couple flashes, looks away from them pretty great. They continue to move down towards ramp, but Nelson finishes off Eglet. Deimos able to get one more, then turns back to CJ, who was trying to get him behind him. Deimos, just talking about him, bottom fragging, and he got himself 3 in this round. He's now 1v2 here. Can he clutch this one out? Has the bomb in the final round of this half with 50 seconds left to go. He's looking around, but will now start walking down ramp towards his B site. Get a molly off the back of it. And then maybe make his way back to A. Still 30 seconds left here. Reloads his stuff. Gets ready for the fight here. 25 seconds to go. Pushes through Squeaky. And then back down vent. Oh, no. Just doing that to make noise. He's trying to finish off this plant. Hears that they walk back up, so he knows he can't finish it off. Takes down Doob. 4K for Damos on this round. 1v1 with him and Wee. Wee climbs up the vent. Damos moves back through lobby. And it's going to go a long way around. Defuse fake. We trying to test this out. And Damos with an ace. I was just talking about a bottom fragging. And then he comes out and puts on that performance to lead his team 9-6 going into the second half. Damos, you absolute monster. Oh, I can't believe that. Then to clutch it out all in the end all by himself. Pulls out all the mind games. Pretends to go to one site a couple times. Makes noise at ramp, or at vents. Just to go back in sight. Starts to defuse, but his big brain doesn't complete it because he hears the one coming up. Takes him down. Oh, man. Vampy just absolutely played them for fools. Damos. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. I'm gonna, knock on wood, UV1, close this one out. Probably want to interview Damos just based on purely that. Watching the replay now, in fact, as we're waiting for this. And Damos was just absolutely awesome here in this one. I wonder if hold on. It's on stream. Is it like... I forget how oh no, I have it actually set up to be... Okay, I have my stream set up to actually be capturing the thing. I'm too lazy to try to pull up that. I was going to show the replay again. It's awesome. But y'all can watch it. Just rewind on this. If you're watching this later on the VOD or live, if you're watching it now, you could rewind it. But oh, it's beautiful. I'm watching it again right now. Oh, damn, this is so cool. I can't believe he did that. That was awesome. Literally the round after, I was like, oh, Damos doesn't have a lot of frags. Interesting. But hey, he doesn't need frags. Until he wants to get them. Then he gets all 5. Yeah, chat now has officially seen all of it. And are reacting. She says Vlex. Ownerman, OMG, holy shit. 5 kill ace. Yeah. This is so good. Definitely an awesome performance from Damos right there. And we're hoping to see more of that into the second half as, Expected Victory are up 9-6. They'll move on to the CT side. So we wait for this half warm-up to end. The fake and ventilation got the two last so confused. Yeah, I think they didn't know where he was headed. I think they thought they can wait down there in the B site. He was eventually coming that way. But just mind games. Even throughout the molly there onto the B site just to make his way all the way around. All right, let's get started here. Notorious got to win this half to play one more map over in Dust 2. Unexpected Victory, of course, can just clean this up and take it down. I see Stitches asking what map this is. This is map number 2. UV1 taking down the first one, so let's see how this game ends is. Notorious now. Behind the 8-ball. Nelson has been such a driving force for his team. Can he do it all? Naff with his dualies trying to do it all. He takes out a couple. Egglet causing a bunch of havoc from heaven. He takes down one more. Wally's trying to play around these silos here, but gets taken down as Egglet finds 3K in the pistol round. So unexpected victory. Take a pistol round as they try to hit onto A site. And now, again, we always talk about this map. Is like I'm always curious on how teams, how much they understand this map. And sometimes when you don't understand this map, all you do is rush A. Now, obviously a very small sample size, but that's one rush A. And we're looking at them again. Do they rush A again? Here's Davo sitting in mini. He's gonna spray down 2. Maybe they're trying to go through vents, but they're not getting anywhere. Alpha, meanwhile, finding another one here with the P90. Nelson gets in front of Egglet, but Egglet's got a shotgun. Clean round for unexpected victory. They're up 11-6. AK's now in Notorious's hands. Let's see how they do with it. But Alpha continuing to lead the server right now with his 17. We steps up on top of the silo. Looking to make plays outside. Wally and CJ out there too as well. They could potentially meet up with Naft. He's sitting in mini. Damos out here as well. Damos makes first contact. Takes more damage than he did to CJ. Flashes, looking to get himself back out here again. Naft sitting in mini. Nelson, meanwhile, into lobby. Firing at corners in the smoke. In case anyone's there. Alphite's still watching ramps. Doob here is with Nelson. Egglet open squeaky. Gets punished. 5v4 in favor of Notorious now. We outside. Damos with him. Damos takes down CJ out there. Alphite here waiting patiently. But looks like no one's coming this way, so Naft will find one target on Doob. Picks up their AK. They're getting the bomb planted here, but Naft is causing a lot of trouble. He takes down a couple targets. Wally down to 6 HP. Nelson, he's full up, but he gets taken down from behind by Damos. Wally eventually gets taken down by Alphite. And this bomb gets defused. UV1 will double up now, 12-6. Once again, it's another map that started 6-6. And then unexpected victory just take over the game from there. They've won 6 rounds in a row, including both halves. Notorious definitely behind on this one. They got Doob on that Mac 10. Got AKs on everyone else. Where are they going to try to get into now? Looks like they're going to try to rush onto the A site. Fatby is in the middle of that. Takes down the bomb carrier, turns around, but eventually gets taken down by another. 3 kills, in fact, go in favor of Notorious. So they're up 3v2 as they rush does work out for them this time around. We will get this bomb planted. Damos and Alphite to try to retake. Damos looking through mini here. Alphite is on top of heaven. He's going to molly off one corner. Doob trying to get at him now. Alphite is able to hit the Wii, but Doob finishes him off. So can Damos do this solo effort once again? Finds the one in that corner, pre-fires around and takes him down. He's going to smoke for himself and look for the defuse. Can Doob find him? He's firing at the smoke, but Damos clutches this one out with a big ninja defuse. Unexpected victory, up 13-6 now. 8 rounds in a row. 7 rounds in a row because that's how math works, actually. They're looking for 8 here in this round. And Damos is suddenly 14-7. Remember when he only had 4 frags? Wally trying to force his way through outside here, takes a ton of damage. Wee, though, gets the first frag there on Naft, as he was widely moving around that corner. So numbers advantage again here for Notorious. As Alfight finds a shot on Doob. Alfight holding down this side of the map so well, as always. This is Alfight's best map. I'm telling you, every time I see him on this map, he does well. It helps that it's like the team's best map. Nelson trying to see if he can get anything going on here. Minute left to go. Wee is with him. As Wee looks through there, Wally trying to play at Squeaky. He meets up with Vampy and does take him out. Egglet, though, on top of Rafters, is going to spray down 3. Switching to USP. He knows Wally is there, too, as well. And Wally's last one left. And Egglet will finish that with a 4K on this round. 14-6. 8 in a row. This time for real. As Egglet takes the server lead in frags. He's now got 21. Notorious. I told you. It looks pretty immediately obvious when you don't know how to play T-side on Nuke. And it's because it's a really hard map to play T-side in. Nelson finds one target in Egglet. He's looking the other way, but Vampy is able to avenge him right away and then do additional damage on the CJ. Wally then walks through Squeaky and takes out Vampy, so it's now a 3v3. Doob continuing to watch Heaven. Naf, though, sitting in lobby, is able to find a nice little pick here. He's going to nade into Hut, which forces one to come forward, but Naf takes him down for doing so. Doob with the op will finish off Naf, but Alfight will get the last laugh. And now Unexpected Victory are on match point ×9. One more round, their win, and they're off to round 3 in the playoffs, ending Notorious' season. And with max loss bonus, Notorious has been able to spend basically every round, but they're got nothing for utility here, really. And they're going to try to make a hit through outside. Deimos is out here with an off. One of them is in Heaven. Vampy is that one who does get taken down. Nelson finds 2 frags for himself. So all of a sudden, this is now looking like Notorious will finally win around this half. Egglet found himself a kill with that shoddy, though. So this definitely could be an interesting round. Egglet getting one more, but CJ finishes him off. Ooh, Deimos, quick scope, takes down one, nades towards... Oh, he will take down CJ. Deimos being a monster again. Is he going to clutch another round? Is he going to ninja defuse another one? Fakes this one. Wee comes out and starts to shoot it up, but Deimos takes him down. Deimos, an absolute hero in this one. And they just don't let him have anything on the T side. Unexpected Victory dominate the second half of both games and come out victors, and we'll move on to round number 3. Congratulations to Unexpected Victory. Let's see if we can get an interview set up here. Of course, we want to talk to the man with the ace. So let's see if we can get Deimos in for an interview. Absolutely awesome stuff put together by Unexpected Victory as they just dominate once they kind of figure out a team. And that seems to be the case here. They kept it close through early rounds, but eventually Deimos and company were able to take him down. I'm now joined by Deimos. How you feeling after that one, my dude?
Hey, feeling pretty good. Pretty good. It's nice when I don't have to do too much for most of the game and we still win easily.
Yeah. It's a little funny because when I was talking about like, oh, Deimos is having a little bit of a quiet game, and then of course you end up popping off with that ace. But we'll get to that. Let's look at things kind of chronologically here and just pick your brain here a little bit about how this match went. So, game number 1. You're sitting there in Overpass, and it's actually quite a back and forth affair early on. In fact, both maps started off with quite a back and forth affair in the first halves of them. Did it just take a few rounds for you guys to like figure them out, or was it just like a slow start for you guys in those ones?
It was really just figuring out their kind of styles and making sure that we were doing our moves right. And we usually made one big mistake that they would capitalize on, and we'd be like, okay, so next time that happens, we'll just make sure that that's closed, and then they'd try it again, and we'd just close in on them.
Yeah, excellent, and it really felt that way, and I'm kind of curious as out of you, especially as the IGL and making calls on like purchases and stuff. It feels to me that like you guys like really play the economy as well in that first half. So even though they kept it close, you guys just always had the money advantage in the later rounds of that first half, which led to you guys like finishing each first half 9-6. Is that like something you make calls on actively, or is that something like you guys talk about, or how does that get decided on how you're spending money?
That was probably just passive money tracking mainly.
Okay.
Just, if we had the money to hunt, we'd hunt. If we didn't, we wouldn't,
Okay, so just
that was mainly it.
Essentially slightly just like intuitiveness on that. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I was just curious, of course, you being the IGL, if that was just like something you actively called or not or whatever, but that's cool to hear. I realize my mic is a little hot here. I'm going to turn down a bit.
It's doing things.
Yeah. Anyway, so we get into game number 2, and like I said, you yourself having a bit of quite a game, but like you said, yeah, everyone else was just kind of doing things. Like Alphite was having a very, very good map for. I think he ended up top fragging Eglet actually ended up top fragging in that second map, but again, Alphite was leading the charge for a lot of it. And like I said, a little bit of a quieter round for you. You were like at 4 frags at one point, and I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. That Deimos usually is 1 or 2, right? And then you come up with that ace. So why don't you talk a little bit about how that one came to be?
Well, I had my SG, and they fed me 1v1 after 1v1 after 1v1, and then I just kind of did some weird crap to make them think I'd be going lower twice so I could safely get noise off upper. And then when I heard the guy come up the ladder, I knew I could fake plant and kill him.
Yeah.
And then get the real plant off because his teammate was with him close-ish.
Yeah.
So I knew I'd be safe enough for that. And then honestly, he had the read on me in the 1v1 going back around Squeaky, but he just didn't shoot, I guess. I don't know.
Didn't shoot, I guess. Yeah, it's absolutely gross. You had a bunch of just like nice plays. You had the ninja diffuse there in that one. The very last round, you faked the ninja diffuse, and so they just couldn't figure you out. And I love to see you just come up with those tricks that I know like everyone watching is like, oh, I want to do those in my solo queue game. So that's awesome to see, my dude.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I mean, I don't know if the other team had fun, but it was fun for us.
Fair enough. All right, man, I'll let you go. Congratulations on another big win. I look forward to round number 3, and
thanks, man.
Hope you got the boys prepared.
Thanks for casting again.
No problem, my dude.
Take it easy.
Cheers. All right, folks, that will end that. But I noticed at the end that my mic was a little hot. I know I have OBS set up to kind of like filter that and make it sound okay. So I hope the broadcast sounded okay, folks, because every time I launch little inside baseball, every time I launch Counter-Strike, it like puts all my mic levels at max, and it's very, very frustrating to deal with. But sometimes, it just does it, and I can't help it. So hopefully the broadcast sounded fine. I'm sorry, folks, if it was there. I know through Discord it probably sounded awful in the demos. That's why I was like, oh, I need to turn my mic down. But either way, big win for Unexpected Victory. Again, 2 like halves that started off kind of close and even had leads for Notorious, but Unexpected Victory like Damo said, eventually kind of are feeling them out, figured it out. Maybe they made some mistakes and they realized, okay, if we just clean that up, we just take over. And it's exactly what they do. They clean up their rounds, they take over. Like I kind of pointed out, I really think they have a better hold on the economy of some people do in this division. So are able to take advantage of that and then win out the first halves of both of them 9-6 and then just dominate through the second halves of both of them. So Notorious, not a bad season for them. Congratulations on making it to the second round of the playoffs, but unexpected victory. Will be moving on now. So taking a look at the potential schedule for the next game. See if I could bring this up because I know I have it somewhere. I should have pre-planned this if I was a smart person. Round number 3 should be played October 30th. So that's this Thursday. Oh, yeah, I actually knew that. I mentioned that earlier in the broadcast. October 30th, likely around the same time. But, of course, tune in to at UV1_esports or at Unexpected Victory on other social medias for the official match times. Of course, you can also be on our Discord to check all of that stuff out. I've been Johnny Esports this whole time at JONNY Esports on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, basically everywhere. You can find pictures of my cats there. Sometimes I'm playing disc golf. Every once in a while, I talk about esports. So check out me on those things and as well on the different things that I cast. It's always a blast to cast Unexpected Victory. I look forward to the next time, which will be this Thursday. So stay tuned, folks. Thanks to all the new subs today. Another 2 got gifted out, of course, as we are giving away gifted subs for every round that UV1 wins. So hopefully they keep that up, and we will see you all next time, folks. Goodbye.
It was Friday night. I caught the feeling looking in your eyes, like I've known you a million years. And I have visions of your hand in mine, growing older, spending all the time. That's all I ever need, I swear it's true. I belong with you. I promise I do. I give my heart to you. With I don't care where we are tonight. We'll dance outside, we'll